Hi there, this is MC Oda, and we are back here in Oda Town in the game Foundation. So, where did we leave off last episode? We had just made this brand new farm, which is about roughly the size of our two farms over here. So hopefully, I'm hoping, and we have a new windmill to go with it, so I'm hoping that that will help solve our bread shortage problem. We are barely making enough bread to keep our people happy, and it's typically gone completely before the next harvest season. So we'll see how that goes through this episode and just keep our eye on it. But what do I want to do this episode? A couple of things. Again, I'm trying to get my base resources going because I've been having problems with that. So our meat production has gone way down. Way down. Okay, we barely have anything. We have some in our warehouse and some in our market stand, and that is it. Our boars, we have very few of those. I don't know what's going on with this because look at all those piggies. We got so many piggies out here. And hold on, do I have my borders on? I do have my borders on. I can't see them. Okay, the line goes through the forest. But actually, if I do this, if I go to, like, say, paint hunting, there we go. You can see we got tons and tons and tons and tons of piggies. Now, the guys hunting the piggies are way out here. And they probably live, I'm guessing they live way out here. It seems like everybody in my town lives in the wrong place. So I need to figure out that. Maybe I need to get the hunters' tents closer to the actual boars. We're going to figure that out. And we'll work on that in this episode. Another thing I want to do in this episode is get our berry production up and producing more. We are good. We are recovering with our berry production. We have oh, you know what? I need to assign berries to this little thing here. There we go. We're getting tons and tons of berries producing, but we are going to need way more than our people can eat because we now have a brewer who is brewing berry brew. So we want to make sure that we have tons and tons and tons of berries because I would rather have a warehouse full of berries that can't be stocked than have us completely running out of everything again. Alright, and another thing I want to do this episode is make sure that my wood and plank production is good. We've been lacking on this for the last many episodes because I upgraded like all my houses at the same time and they've just been cranking through the planks. But I also like this iron mining situation over here. This whole situation over here is going to take 80 planks to make. So, like, even the planks that I have are just going to get totally used up by that. So, I would like to get that going as well. So, enough of me babbling. I've been babbling on for a few minutes now. So, that is the plan for this episode. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's breathe some life into Oda Town. Look at that. Look at all these people. This is awesome. Okay, let's first quick check on Jess. Jess, we sent her out to look at another mineral deposit, and I am really hoping she finds us some stone. Because I just want a good stone mining operation so I can get all those guys out from the middle of town here. Okay, so what's our first focus? Our first focus is we're going to take a look at our meat and boar production. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, do we need to move our hunters closer to the boars? Like, do we need to put them closer in the woods here? Is that going to make them produce more? Or are they having to walk to do the hunting? Or is it because they're having to walk everywhere else around town to get, like, food and water and housing and church and all of that? I don't know what's causing our hunters to not produce. So let's, I wonder if there's something you can do up in here. So if I go to my buildings, let's sort those. What are they called? They called Hunter's Hut? Hunter's Hut. Okay. So we got two of them. Okay, so we got this one, and we got this one. Okay. So, is there anything we can learn by looking at these? They're both producing resources. They're producing, like, one. Or they have one. They're producing a few. They are best suited for surf, so we can't upgrade them to produce. They're producing at 100%. And once this bar hits the end, let's see. They got 1, 2. Each one of them is getting like 2 boars at a time. And then these guys are scurrying them away to take them to storage. I'm guessing they're taking them over here into this storage. And then I'm guessing they're turning them directly into meat. Yeah, probably. Boars, meat. Okay. Okay, so I'm wondering if... Okay, is this one of them? So one of them is here and one of them is here. I don't feel like it's the hunters. Like, maybe do I need more hunters out here? Is that going to do it? Well, let's do it. Maybe I need more hunters, because when I made these guys, my town was probably, you know, half the population that it is now. So, let's go ahead and make some more hunters' huts. We have, speaking of unemployed people, is there anyone in town waiting to be welcomed? No. Our immigration is high, though, so we should be expecting people to be showing up. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some more hunters out here. And I'm thinking that these houses over here should probably be upgraded in size, even though that's going to use up more planks, because we want these people to be able to live close to where they work, if it works that way. Alright, so where do we want to put this? So, I mean, do we just put it out here? Just amongst the trees? Sure, why not? Let's build that there. And you know what? Why don't we just go nuts and build another one? So we kind of have this like ring of hunters' huts out here. Okay. I don't know if that's a smart idea or not. So let's look at these houses. These houses, these two I think have already grown in size, but there's plenty of people. Okay, so we got room for people to live out here. Yeah, okay, we don't need to do anything else here. So let's let these guys, these huts finish getting built. And then we will put some people in them. Okay. All right, so what is the other thing I want to look at? So these loggers over here, they've been taking out this area. And they're doing a pretty good job of it, but they still have some more to go. What I'm thinking here is I need to really up my wood production. I don't want to keep chopping away at this forest too much because of I don't want to disrupt the hunting, right? So I'm harvesting trees from this area and replanting them, but I don't want to harvest out here. So, you know, actually, first of all, let's reduce the wood cutting a little bit on this side, because it looks like they're really, like, this whole area isn't being emptied. So let's just reduce the wood cutting here a little bit. We no longer have to cut there or there. Let's go ahead and stop cutting here by them. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so that will hopefully now keep the berry bushes going as well. Okay, so we just reduced their area, but they're producing enough wood. So what I'm thinking here is I'm thinking like this forest right here, we turn into like a massive wood production. Like we put out like woodcutter camps, sawmills, warehouse. I think we just really stock this place up with wood cutting. So what I'm thinking here, and we got tons of money, so we increased our treasury, and we're still like riding up close to the top of our treasury. So I think we're pretty safe to buy new properties. So this one right here gets us a whole lot of woods and keeps us from using up all of their wood. So let's do that. Let's purchase this one. Ooh, common path tier 5 reached. So we've unlocked this entire common tier path. I'm not going to look right now at growing things here. I'm trying to get my base my base back to efficient. So I'm not going to worry too much about progression right now. I'm worried about getting my base resources going. So I want to see what's happening over here. So this windmill should be producing. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Yeah, okay. And they've got some wheat in storage. Excellent, okay. These folks over here. Okay, that's good. No one's over full. Okay. They're producing very well over here. Welcome these new people. Hello, welcome to Oda Town. And let's see. How's our bakery going? So they're producing some bread. Not real fast. I mean, there's 4 of them. He's resting, heading to work, transporting, and heading to work. Okay. Do we need another bakery? Is that what we need? Do we need 2 bakeries? Well, I mean, I guess so long as the resources aren't being backlogged, then that's fine. Okay, how are the new hunters' huts going? Are they being built? They're waiting for a builder. Okay, what are our builders doing? Is anything else under construction? Let's see. Huh. I'm wondering what the builders are up to. I don't think anything else is under construction right now, unless there's houses being upgraded. Alright, well, we'll let them do their thing. Let's see. We have 5 unemployed people, so we want 4 of them for the hunter's hut, so we'll put 1 of them in this bakery here. There we go. Okay. Alright, is this one ready? This one's ready. We need 2 hunters here. Excellent. Alright, no access to refined food. Who has no access to refined food? You. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, he's just a commoner. Oh, he's a patroller. I was wondering what the little hat was. Yeah, I know. See, the refined food would be the bread and the meat. So I think he just needs to get himself to the market and get off his bench and go get some food. Alright, so I think the other hunter's hut is probably in progress. Okay. Alright, excellent. Now, another thing we could do... We'll keep our eye on this. So, see, we got so many pigs out here. But if it does become an issue... Now, I'm also wondering, like... Will they patrol this whole area looking for pigs? Like, should I do this? I don't know how they work. So, I'm wondering, like, if I reduce their hunting area, will they, like, in other words, are they just wasting their time walking around the woods here instead of going directly to the pigs? That's what I'm wondering. So, why don't I do this? Why don't I just do this right here? There we go. And if some boars... Okay, here we go. Let's just keep the hunting grounds to where the actual pigs are. And see if that... Maybe they'll be a little bit more efficient with the hunting in that regards. Okay, so we got 2 more hunters here. Alright. Alright. Have at it. I want to see the boars. I would love to see this number be in the hundreds before we end this episode. Okay, and then our warehouse down here, and let's just assume that they're going to just, well, you know what? If the boar production starts getting too much, then we can increase the storage. Alright, so we're going to have to give that a little bit of time to settle itself out. So now the fish. We have so many fish. We have such an incredible amount of fish. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so I want to look at the wood production over here. Okay, so if I want another logging, a whole, like, logging area over here. So the first thing I'm going to have to do See, now there are still room for people to live up here. There's still plenty of room in some of these houses. Okay, so we got like 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so we have, so if we get new people showing up to work up here, there is room for them to live here. Okay. So let's look at some more logging. Okay. Sorry, my brain literally just like froze for a second there. Let's look at doing some more logging. Okay. Okay, so that would be resource production. So we have a logging camp here, which we could move over to here. Now this logging camp, okay, if we were to like edit this. Max per building 1. So I think it's maxed out on the capacity of the, well, maybe not. Adds another worker. We could, so this lumber camp, we could just move that over here and just use that. Or we'll set up a second one. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to decide how I want to handle that. No, so do I put another logging camp here, and then like move these over after they're done? Let's do it. Let's just build another one. Lumber camp. Okay. So we're gonna put a lumber camp here. Okay. And this lumber camp is going to have a munching post to add 2 more workers. Okay. Alright. And a limbing post adds workers as well. I can get 2 of those. So that should be able to hold like a lot of people. And then this can store extra wood. So we could store 10. That stores 25. We'll do that. We'll put one of these out here as well. And another one. It's weird. I'm trying to turn it and it's like freaking out. I'm not sure why. Okay. A wood depot. Wow, you can really put a lot of these out here. Okay, you know what? We're just going to stock that up. Boom. That's going to be just a huge lumber camp right there. So, okay, let's see. Did some more people show up? I need to welcome. Hello, people. You might be some of our future lumberjacks. Well, hello. But you know what? The first few of you, I think we should get you in this windmill. There we go. Excellent. Do we have any other buildings that are... We do need another brewer. And we're going to need the lumbers and tavern. Okay. So now, over here... So we're going to have this lumber production. So I'm thinking we're going to get some more plank, some sawmills up here. So let's put some sawmills on this side of the road. And we're going to have like 1. And 2. And 3. We're going to have 3 sawmills up here. One of them is going to be here. Okay. And we're going to put a warehouse up here. Okay, I'm probably doing a little too much, but, you know, that's just how it's going to be. Let's see. We're going to put a warehouse here to store all kinds of wood and planks. And we're even going to give it extra storage here. Here, closer to the road. Okay, let's start building all that. Okay, let's see. This is already ready for 4 woodcutters. Okay. Alright, now let's paint some more woodcutting zones up here. Alright, let's go nuts with this. This whole area, everything in our territory here can be cut. So just have at it, folks. Just cut down whatever you need to cut down. And then we'll see what happens. we got this one forester just trying to replace what these guys are doing. So these guys aren't really taking down too many trees for the for this thing, the charcoal. Okay, I think we're doing fine here. Okay. Well, we have a decent number of planks already building up. I'm not sure where they are. See, we are like seriously lacking in stone. Like, seriously lacking in stone. Speaking of stone, how's Jess doing? Where is she? She's checking out this one right here. Is that Jess in the woods right there? There you go. She's testing out that. I want you to find just stone. I don't want it to be quartz or marble, which we've already found a lot of. I just want straight up stone from you. Okay. All right. Well, the wood. So many. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Am I gonna need more housing out here? I can't make these houses bigger without heavy fortification, but I could make another neighborhood out here. I just have to make sure that they'll be large houses. What's our residentials look like? And what's our stinky zones look like? Let's see. I could put some more housing right in here. Eventually I'm going to need people to work those iron mines as well. So I could put like house here, and we'll say like a house here. Okay, and later if we move that wood camp, we could put another one back here. So let's go ahead and say that there's going to be some housing there. Okay. Let's see. I'm complaining about wood, and now I'm building all these things that are going to just use a ton of wood. Okay, did I see more people coming in? Yes. Okay, you guys are woodcutters. All right. Okay, houses. Okay, so let's. Ooh, wrong button. Okay, look at our houses. So we want these houses to be fortified and patrolled. So we need patrolling up here. Okay. We need patrolling up here. And we're going to need fortification. So we could do a fence like we did here. Or we could do a tower. A watchtower. And I think we have... And if we need to, we could hire more patrolmen and stuff over here. Okay. I'm going to do a fence. And just use up more wood. So village fortifications. So let's go ahead and say the way into this neighborhood is going to be right here. Right. Wow, this is like right on this road, isn't it? Holy moly. That's maybe not that's the greatest idea. Okay, so we'll put the fence here. We'll put the fence like this. Just because that looks kind of cool. Okay. And now we'll do the fence. And we'll kind of go along this road here. And then we're going to do... Okay, hold on. I don't want it to be all... Hold on. Oh, come on. Stop. Break this. Break this. I still struggle with making these fences. As soon as I want to change something, I just don't know how to go about it. So if I put one here, here. Now at this point, I want to change this to be this kind of fence. But I just made like 3 of them. Okay. Are they straight fences now? I feel like they're still curvy. Are they still curvy? No, they're straight. Okay. Okay, can I undo this one without... Oh, okay. I just right-clicked. Okay. Add more? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's how you do it. And then right-click. Okay, and then move. And then plus. Okay. I think I finally learned how to make walls. How many episodes in am I? And I'm finally learning how to make walls. Okay. So we're just gonna like box in this little neighborhood here. In fact, this one I want to move it here and then add more. And then if we move that lumber camp and build more out here, we will expand this fence. Build. Excellent. Okay. There's a whole lot of building going on. Whole lot of building. I see a thing to look at. Let's look at this. Celebrating berries. With so many berries in storage, the elders would like you to host a trading fair dedicated to the tasty little red fruits. If you can ensure everyone has a good time, there's a good chance the trading value of this resource will improve. Trading value? Are we trading berries? Okay, let's see. Assign berries to the village market, which they are. Raise the happiness of the village. The happiness is there. Wait for the fair. Success. We get trading bonuses and happy bonuses. I'm liking this. Let's do a fair. It's in 21 days, so let's just make sure that our happiness doesn't plummet in 21 days. I'm assuming that's days. Like right now it's like month 23, week 1, day 7. So I'm assuming that these days are going to keep pace with this, but I don't actually know. Okay, we have no unemployed people right now, and we have no new folks. But that's okay because even though our sawmills are getting started over here, see, we still need 2 more lumberjacks to really just crank out the wood production here. How are they doing already? They're already up to 6. Woo! 6 logs. Nice. 6. Okay, so how is our logging over here doing? They're still chopping stuff down. These guys are still coming over here to get it. Excellent. All right, I hear a horse. Was that the guy that told us about the fair? Because he sounds like way off to my right. Or is he a new one coming in town? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's time for church. Let's see. How's our berries doing? Our boars are 60. So I don't know that our boar production is really improving that much. Either that or we're just turning him into meat faster. But it's like 60 some and 50 some, so we'll see what it looks like more towards the end of the episode. We got some more people coming to town. Okay, so things are looking pretty decent right now. Our happiness is high. It's only been... Okay, so now it's week 2, day 1. I think these days are ticking down. So we really seriously got to wait 19 days and make sure that our villagers stay happy. And I think our berry production is just fine. So I think our fair is going to go off without a hitch. That's awesome. Okay. How's our bread doing? We're producing bread right now because we're in harvest time. Okay, how's our bakery doing? Are they handling the work? I mean, they seem to be. Yeah? Yeah, they seem to be. So, you know, the bakery needs water. I mean, the well is really close to the bakery, isn't it? Like, should I put a well, like, seriously, like, right on top of the bakery? Because they need water. And maybe that makes them walk less? I don't know if I need to really tweak efficiency on the bakery that much. The well is really close. Okay. Now, right now, while I'm just kind of waiting for things to happen, one thing I'm thinking I want to consider doing is, like, especially if the iron production goes away, and if we can get the stone production... Oh, speaking of which... Oh, okay, so she finished her prospecting. So what did she find? What did she find? We go to our log. Let's see. Our treasury is full. Fine. The bailiff found gold. Okay. I mean, yay, gold. We like gold. We can't build buildings with gold, but we like gold. We really like gold. I'm sure that'll help many, many episodes from now. Okay, someone who knows this is going to have to tell me, can we even find stone in these things? Or am I wasting my time with this? We're going to get her looking at the next one. Or is there any... Oh, welcome, 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 welcome to Oda Town. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are ready to live the dream and become... Well, you're going to become sawmill people is what you're going to become. There's 4 people. So we'll get 4 people in the sawmill. I like it. Living the dream. Welcome, new people. So someone who knows this is going to have to tell me, like... Can I, like... Because I can't, like, click it when it's... See that? I can click it and I can get something, right? And this I can click, right, and edit, and it gives me, because it's quartz. But I can't just click one that hasn't been prospected. See, now this is gold, so it gives me gold quarry. But, like, I can't click one that hasn't been prospected to just make it stone. So I'm wondering, can they just be stone when they're prospected? Because I think those are the only 2 left for me to prospect. And I feel like getting stone from these quarries is a thing in this game that you're supposed to be able to do, and I'm worried that I'm not going to have that resource available, and I'm just going to have these little tiny stone guys, like, just everywhere where I can find a stone deposit. I'm just going to have to stick those guys everywhere. I'm not too thrilled about that reality. So someone, if you know what the heck is going on with that, you're going to have to tell me, okay, what is going on? Am I seriously, like, am I overloaded in planks? Seriously? Because all of these are set to store stone, and we're not making any stone. Okay, so get rid of the stone here. We're gonna start storing planks here. Planks. And planks. And you don't need to be storing stone if we don't have any. You need to be storing planks. Excellent. Okay. I mean, it's good. It's good to see, like, planks being full up here. That means we're doing something right. We don't have a worker yet for the warehouse. Okay. A merchant. Hello, merchant. A merchant is approaching our village. So our boars were up to 80 boars, which is pretty nice, which means they are probably staying ahead of the meat production. We are at 59 meat, which is probably pretty good, which means we're selling plenty in our market. We have 0 meat in our thingy over here. Oh, they're bringing 40 right now. Beautiful. Okay. So I feel like we're keeping pace with the meat. And I feel like our hunters are producing more than they were at the start of the episode. Who's complaining about entertainment? We don't have oh, we do have entertainment now, don't we? We have this. Oh no. So here's a problem, right? So my understanding. So let's look at our peoples again. Where is our people? People. Let me sort by names. Let's see our actual friends here. Let's find a commoner, Archon Kai. So, if you need these additional needs, right? You need goods and entertainment. If you don't have any entertainment yet, then if you're missing entertainment, it's not a strike against you. But once you give them entertainment and they get a taste of it, if you don't produce enough, they start getting upset that it's not there. So, because I started making berry brew and the commoners have realized that, now they're upset if I don't make enough. They're temperamental little folks. But I get it, right? We're going to give them some delicious berry brew and then we're going to be like, psych, you don't get much of it though. I wouldn't be too thrilled with that either. So, oh, you know what? Also, these guys, I think, I don't think I'll worry about reforesting until, well, see, they're just going to clear out this entire forest and then stop. So I really do need foresters up here eventually to like keep this going. Dang it, man. I'm going to have to really just, this is getting to be too much. Forester. Can one forester keep up with this big old camp? Probably not. We're going to get just 2 of you. We're going to build 2 forester huts. We're eventually going to have to get people up there. Let's see, do we have new citizens? No? Okay, so is this the merchant? Wood for the elders. The elders are looking to repair a few bridges across the region. One of their merchants noticed your woodcutting camps. Yeah, okay. What do you want? What do you guys want? Accumulate 200 in a warehouse. We currently have 160. Success is money, which we don't need because we keep overfilling. And 5 of the, you know what? We're just going to say maybe next time. Maybe next time. Okay, there's some new people coming to town right now that we can put to work in our lumber camps. Let's see. Okay, so now the boars are at like, yeah, they're barely keeping pace. They're barely keeping pace. Let's see what our piggies look like. They're still looking. Look at how many pigs are now over here. As soon as I stopped hunting them, they all came back. All right. Well, let's hunt boars even closer to home then. So I don't want to keep constantly tweaking this. Like, if 10 minutes from now, they, hold on, what is this? Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Well, thanks. Oh, is it like... Oh, the fair is actually happening now, and there's visitors showing up. So the fair actually lasts for that 21 days. Nice. Okay, let's see. So let's get, we just hired 4 people. Let's get 2 carpenters here, and we're going to get 2 transporters here. And here we're going to assign wood, planks, and planks. Okay, there we go. Now these houses here, oh look, they're going to be big houses very soon. They've almost got good patrol coverage here. Okay. And they're not going to be beautified right now, so they're not going to house commoners, but that's okay, because all of these jobs we just did up here were serf jobs, so that's fine for now. No, as I was saying, though, I hope I don't have to constantly, like, make this bigger when they're here and then shrink it when they're gone and make it bigger. I hope I don't have to keep tweaking that. Okay. So where do we stand? Let's wait till this fair is over. We're getting pretty late on time already. I've really built out quite a lot up here. This is pretty cool. Do we have someone to be a forester yet? No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for the berry fair to be over, and then we'll probably end the episode then. And right now our berries are holding steady at about where they were at the start of the episode. The boars aren't really... they're a little bit more than they were. Oh, hey. Merry villagers, from your seat in the Great Hall you can hear people singing and laughing outside. You ensured everyone had everything necessary for their contentment and success. Thanks to you, life is good. Well, great. Very well. Very well. Let's see. I'm kind of liking our little logging camp up here. Now, do I start building the iron works? I don't think I need the iron works yet. So Jess is over here, checking out this node here. Please find stone. Please just say there's nothing here but stone. I really, really want that. Okay. I'm going to stop complaining about stone. No, I'm not going to, actually. I mean, I probably will still complain about it because there's not a whole lot of these. Right? So if I look at, there's like one here and there's one here. They're right in town, right? Right where all of my people are trying to live. There's one way out here. There's one here. So there's... yeah. I don't want my stone production to be camps spread out around this entire kingdom, but we'll just have to see what the minerals are that we find. Okay, 7 more days for the fair. Things are going okay. Okay, our boars are getting a little bit higher now. Oh, more delighted visitors. Awesome. Excellent. All right, look at our happiness. Look at our happiness. It's 106%. We have an entertainment shortage. Okay. Only 9 berry brews consumed this week. I mean, this one brewer is producing, seems like just fine. We only have 1 taverner. You know what? We'll deal with that in another episode, because right now we're looking at our base resources. Okay. No new people. All right. Awesome. Okay, we're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern. Things are just kind of happening over here. They're getting logs. They're producing planks. We've got nothing in the warehouse yet. So I'm guessing whatever they're producing is just getting... Look at that. They just put some planks in the warehouse. So some of that production is happening. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Isn't it kind of funny that like the road to our lumber camp kind of looks like a tree? Little tree branches. How cool is that? Okay. So this let's see, this forester. Let me repaint your area. So they don't seem to be coming out this way. Let's say you are going to forest this area. See, I don't know what's too big of an area and what's too small of an area for a forester. I really just don't. Hold on, but there's going to be two more. So your area can just be... Nah, your area was probably fine the way it was, honestly. Because this one's going to be like this half, and this is going to be this one. Okay, you know what? Yours was probably fine the way it was. Oops, didn't mean to go this far out. Don't want to mess up the farm. Okay. Okay, we got some more lumberjacks, or not lumberjacks. We've got some more. We got some foresters and some wood carpenters. wood carpenters. Yes. We got 3 more days left in the berry fair. I have a feeling that this is going to be very, very successful. And as far as like trade bonuses for berries, I need to see, like, are we supposed to be trading berries? Let's get our foresters over here. And let's see. Let's get another carpenter here. And another one here. And another one. Oh, wow. We really did have that many people, didn't we? Okay. Okay, so we had a new friend show up in our comments, and I need to give our new friend a villager to welcome them to Odaville. But I don't feel like just a forester or a carpenter is the right position for a brand new person. Let me get this person's zone painted in first. You are going to go here. You're going to forest there, and then you are going to reforest here. Okay. So let's see. Do we have any commoner? Do we have any commoner jobs that... You know what? We have a priest. We have another priest in here, don't we? Yeah, here we go. And the priest is a commoner. Oh, yeah. I mean, that might be a good one for our new friend. Let's see. What are the jobs that eventually become citizens? There's not many of them. They're like the tax collectors and stuff. You know what? Whoa, what just happened? Delighted visitors. Yay. Awesome. You know, whenever I had this... Okay, so let me edit this. So I put this little meeting place here. And I don't think I was supposed to. Because I still want them to come here to meet. Yeah. Yeah, because whenever that... what you call it? The merchant came, he showed up here. Instead of at town hall. I want them to be at town hall. Okay, so the no access to entertainment. That's a problem. I think the priest is a good job for our new friend because that is a commoner job, and we only have 2 priests, and it would be nice to have the second one have a name. So, a merry fair. Oh, hold on. The fair lived up to expectations. People from all around are spreading praise about your fine craftsmanship and hope to do further business with your village. Yes, success. Awesome. Nice. We got more labor influence. Let me just check real quick and see what we can get with this labor influence. So this is... We can get another privilege for 20 of those. I like that. We can get access to paved roads. We're gonna need those pretty soon. And let's just hold on to the other ones for now. Okay. Those paved roads are something that's gonna come in the future. Let's see what that privilege was that we just unlocked. So if we go to edicts and privileges, here's another privilege, empty slot. Okay, what can we do? What can we do with this? So we can do, every time you trade with a village of labor, you get an influence, unlock merchandise taxes on market stalls. We don't need more taxes. You can have one more recurring tax without penalty. Fair reputation, newcomers ignore happiness immigration factor. Labor buildings upkeep are reduced. I like that. Merchants League. Trade price bonus of 10% from villages. I like the upkeep being reduced. Because I have a feeling eventually money will become a thing. So there we go. Awesome. Very nice. Okay, now let's go back to welcoming our new friend. So, let's get our priest. And let's go ahead and rename you. So you are Corm Trigurtha. Corm Trigurtha. 3143. Corm Trigurtha, 3143. Welcome to Otatown. You are now one of our town priests, which is awesome. One of our 2 town priests, which is great. You are a commoner, which means you have a higher position than many of the other folks in town. So that's really good. Alright, I said by the end of this episode I wanted to see us have like in the hundreds of boars. We're sitting here at 94, so I'm thinking like things are still kind of looking funny over here. But I think I'm just going to have to just keep my eye on it in the next couple episodes and make sure that that number doesn't go down. Alright, real quick, let's check in on Jess. Alright, you're still looking at that. We got 143% happiness. 100. Our least happy people are 96% happy. I mean, how cool is that? I think that is a great happy note to end this episode on. So let's pause time. I'm going to do this so you can actually just see the town without all the overhead. Well, look at this. Look at this beautiful happy town. Everyone is more than 100% happy. Only 2 people are just slightly less than 100% happy. We got our beautiful farms up here. They're keeping pace. I think the bread production is probably a little bit better, although it didn't look like it was getting too much. We got this beautiful new whole lumber community happening over here. We've got... It's looking like these are all like large size houses already, so I think this might actually... You know what? Let's see. Let me put the overhead back on. We need more patrol coverage because these guys need bigger houses, but we've got this big, huge community growing over here. We'll get some more patrollers and stuff over on this side of town to maybe help that out a little bit. But like, man, we got a whole logging community going on over here, which is just awesome. I think that's some pretty good progress. Next episode, I think we're going to have to take a look at our tavern. And we're going to have to get more people employed here. We're going to have to up the berry brew production. We're going to have to get more taverners serving up the place. And we might even have to add more foragers because we're probably going to use up the berries a lot faster. So we're going to take a look at that next episode most likely. We'll take a look at maybe getting some more patrollers out here just to make sure that these houses can grow and get larger. And I think, I think we're in a good spot. So, awesome. What a beautiful little town this is becoming. I'm sorry, what a beautiful big town this is becoming. This place is getting huge. Look at all those big houses. Look at all those towers sticking up here and there. This is fantastic. I'm loving this game. This is really beautiful. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for coming by. Drop me a comment. Say hi. And I will talk to you later. See you next time. Bye-bye.